What's up, goodies? What's up? Welcome back to my kitchen and to my channel, How to Cook and Honey. Today I'm going to show you how I made this deliciously blessed salmon, right? Yes, your girl going to show you how she made that one, yeah. So tender, nice and juicy, all up on the inside, honey. I'm going to show you how I made this. Oh, you are going to love this. All the ingredients that I put up in this salmon here, you will never forget the flavor. All right? So if you're ready for this recipe, well, come on and let's go. Let's cook. Okay, goodie. Let's get into cooking this wicked salmon. All right? Now, this salmon here is fresh from the fish market. I'm not exactly sure how much pound it is, but I know it's a pretty big half of a salmon right here, okay? Now, before you get into cooking your salmon though, you want to make sure before you put your seasonings on there, you're just going to get a clean paper towel or a napkin, whatever you could find at hand, right? And you just want to get some of that water off. And please make a note that I always clean my meats, whether I'm cooking fish or poultry or anything that I'm cooking. I always have to use lemon juice or lemon and vinegar and everything to clean it up, okay? And I'm pretty sure you guys already know me clean up my meat and fish and all them things already in prior videos, okay? So you want to make sure that you do that before you start doing anything to your fish. Now, that's the seasoning that I'm going to be using to put on the fish right here. But let me tell you what in the container there. You're going to need about, I love garlic, so let's say about 2 tablespoons of this garlic here. About a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. A teaspoon of ginger powder. You're definitely going to need some lemon juice right here, okay? To that lemon juice, let's say you're going to use about a tablespoon of that lemon juice. You're going to need a tablespoon of soy sauce, half teaspoon of black pepper, teaspoon of garlic, and onion powder. Since we're cooking fish, of course, we're going to go in with the fish seasonings there. Alright. And to that, you're going to need some paprika. And you're going to need some parsley, dried or fresh. I'm using dried here. And we're doing barbecue kind of a flavor with that lemon over there, lemon juice. So we're going to use this barbecue rub here. It's really good, but you could use whatever kind of a brand that suits you. But I'm going for this one. And I'm going to add some rosemary. You could use fresh rosemary, but I'm using the dried one here because that's what I have at hand. And to that, you're going to need some barbecue sauce. This is 1 tablespoon. That's all you need. You don't want to overpower it with too much of the barbecue sauce. So I have packages here. And this is the one that I'm using, all right? 1 tablespoon of that. All right? So that is what we're going to be putting on the fish. So now we're going to go ahead and mix all this goodness in. I did mention that I did put some oil. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we're going to put some of them, like about 3 tablespoons. About 3 tablespoons of EBO over here. Okay. So you just want to go in and just mix that in. Just like so. And if it looks too thick, you could always add more of the extra virgin olive oil. If you don't want to use that, just use whatever it is that you could find. Alright? Just mix that all up in there. Like so. Then you're going to go ahead and just baste your fish. Just baste it all up in there. Now, when I'm done baste the fish, right? I'm going to let this fish sit for, I'd say, probably about a half an hour. I'm not going to put it on the grill because I'm going to put it in the oven. But I wanted to have like a grill kind of a flavor. So I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. But when I come back, I'm going to show you how I get it set up on my grilling rack. That's going to go in the oven. And when it comes out, it's going to look just as if you had put it on the grill. But you have to follow all the steps here. Please do not skip any of the steps because it is critical for this good tasting salmon, alright? But that's how that base look. You want the base to look just like this. Okay? So just go ahead and apply that. I'm going to cover it up and let it sit for about, like I said, 30 minutes to 40 minutes, right? That's it right there. Cover it up with some plastic wrap and just make it go and chill out, okay? And get your oven ready while you're doing this. Your oven needs to be really hot, or a preheated oven only, and it's going to be baked at 350 degrees only, okay? So I'll see you back when I get it all set up on the rack. I'm ready for the oven, okay? Okay, y'all, so that's the salmon right here. Has been sitting and resting for 40 minutes, all right? All I did to the salmon here was go ahead and add some dried parsley to it. Just go ahead and just drizzle all of that goodness on top. And that's all you need to do, all right? Now, be sure, though, to put that fish into the oven when the oven is preheated. Needs to be nice and hot. And again, it should be at 350 degrees. And it is going to be baked for exactly 20 minutes only, because you don't want to overbake your salmon, okay? It's going to be dry. It's not going to have that nice moisture on the inside. So I'm also going to show you what I had cooked up to go with the fish here. So until then, in the oven this goes. Baked for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. And when I come back, this will be done on the platter. So be sure that you like the video, all right? And give your girl some love. I'll see you back in a few. So yes, boo, that is your salmon after it's been cooking for exactly 20 minutes. All right, 20 to 25 minutes, but don't let it go over that. That is what you're gonna have, honey. Some really good, tasteful salmon. Oh my goodness. These salmon are everything. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Yes, good for some rice and peas, white rice, spaghettis, whatever it is that you also choose. Go ahead and just make yourself happy. I hope you did enjoy this recipe, y'all, okay? Don't forget to thumbs it up, share it with all your friends. Let them know what's cooking up over here. And yeah, remember, always from my kitchen to your kitchen. Enjoy!